Okay, in this video we're going to start tracking how many enemy missiles are left in the scene so we know when the round is over. And to do that, I think we're going to move a few things around just how we start it. So let's go back to Unity and actually just kind of look over our code. So what I think I'm going to do right now, when the game starts, enemy missile spawner calls this coroutine to start, and then that's going to basically start the game and start spawning the missiles. So I think I'm going to actually change this. I'm just going to comment it out for now. In our game controller, I'm going to get a reference to enemy missile spawner. So we'll do enemy missile spawner, my enemy missile spawner. And start, we'll just get that. Okay, so what I think we're going to do here for that is start will be the first one. So we'll do, actually, you know what, we'll make our own method here. This can be private. We'll just call it start round. Okay, and what we're going to do in here, let's make, you know, I'm just going to rename this to player missiles left, just so it's specific. I think that should be everywhere. Okay, so we have that. Let's also do, actually these can be private. We're going to do private int. We'll do enemy missiles this round. And to start with, we'll start it with, say we'll start with 20. And I'm just thinking this way in case we end up increasing how many missiles there are in levels. We can do that easily later. And then we'll do enemy missiles left in round. And this will just start at 0. Okay, and when the round starts, what we're going to do is we're going to get the enemy missile spawner. We're going to change this one, so missiles to spawn this round. Equals, and what did we call it up here? Enemy missiles this round. Okay, so this will actually tell it how many missiles we want it to spawn. And then, okay, so it's public, so we can just copy this line here, and we'll do my enemy missile spawner dot, and that'll start the coroutine. And we'll update this later to include the speed and everything of the missiles too. We can change, but for now this should work, so let's try this out before we do anything else. Oh, we got an error. Oh. We just got to update all the other ones from when we changed this. There is ways that Visual Studio can automatically do that for you, but I didn't use them. What's the error here? Spawn missiles does not exist. We should be able to start it that way. I know I've done that before, that's weird, but you know what, I'm gonna do do a different one then, start round. And this is just going to start the coroutine. I'll have to check into why it did that. I'm not too sure, because I know I've definitely called a coroutine before from it. But we'll do start round and this should work. All start round does is just calls the coroutine from inside the script. Well, it's running, but it's not actually working, so let's figure out what's going on here. Oh, and of course we have not actually called start round. Okay, so the first one we'll call in start, and then going after that it'll be triggered basically every time a round's over, we'll start a new one. Okay. That was weird that it spawned there. But does appear to be working. We'll play with these speeds and that. One other thing I noticed too is with when you blow up the missiles, we have it creating an explosion from our missile and the other missile. The normal game didn't have that, but I think I might actually keep that because it's kind of neat. You can almost get like chain combos and stuff. I just want to try. Yeah, so there's one starting right in the middle there. I'll have to figure out what that is. I'm going to leave that for now. We'll figure that one out later, but let's start counting. Okay, so we got enemy missiles this round. That's how many are going to spawn, and that's how many that are left. So we also want to do, we want, where are we? What did I call that one? Enemy missiles left in round equals enemy missiles this round. So basically at the start of the round, we're just setting it to the same. And then what we're going to do in this one, when we call it when a missile gets destroyed, we're just going to do enemy missiles left in this round, minus minus. Okay, so that's going to drop them. And then in update, I'm just going to do a quick check here. Equal to 0. Debug.log. Round is over. Okay, so let's try this. We actually destroy all of these. And I just thought we might actually have a bug from this, because if they hit a building, I'm not sure if our code's going to be tracking them yet, but we'll try that in a second. I should have set the count to lower for this, but okay, so round is over. So it did trigger there. You know what? Let's look at our code quick. Okay, so we have an enemy missile. So yeah, if it hits a defender, it's not actually calling this one. So we just we're gonna have to make an adjustment here. So you know what, I'm just gonna do void enemy missile destroyed. We're gonna take this. Okay, so now we can just call this one. So we'll do here. We'll do find object of type. We'll get our game controller. Dot enemy missile destroyed. And this gave an error. Why? Oh, and that's just a typo. It added the S, so it was trying to find multiple. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll just make sure it runs again without errors. Okay, and I'm going to take a look through and we'll find out why that one's spawning in the middle there. But now it should go through fine. You know what? Let's just do a quick test. Okay, so we got all of them destroyed except for this one. And round is over. Okay, so now it's tracking everything. So we'll leave this video here and then we'll keep going on. And later we can make those variables less confusing and stuff there.